Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good afternoon. Happy Tuesday to you. I hope that is not a spot that I'm seeing. Hopefully you guys are not seeing the same thing. It looks very, very odd. But boy, I tell you, man, beautiful day. We're out celebrating, me and Miss Crypto Siege out celebrating her birthday today. Feel excited about being able to get up and go when we want to go and go where we want to go. It's a pretty cool feeling. But I tell you, the digital asset space is doing its thing today. Did you guys catch the Senate hearing today? Mr. Brown, Congressman Brown, I believe, interesting character. I forget the guy who was heading the whole thing. But Christian Carlo was there. The CEO from Paxos was there. Interesting lady from Duke University, law. The professor, Kanitra, I believe her name was. She has some very, very interesting points. Sadly, I believe a lot of what she has to say will come across deaf ears. You know, I think there's always a claim of inclusion, but you know, we all know how that goes. And she even talked about, making sure everyone has a bank account. She was like, why don't we just get them to provide a bank account for everyone? I'm like, interesting thought. But, I was thinking for myself, I'm thinking, everyone has a phone, right? Everyone has a cell phone, smartphone or not. Everyone has a cell phone. So the key to inclusion in the banked and underbanked, to me, it starts with the cell phone. I don't believe it starts with the bank account. And then the other part is you got to get places like Coinbase to not feel as though they can feel free to start out with the highest rates ever and then continue to raise the rates, because they have to satisfy and meet the needs of shareholders, So that's some of the bigger challenges. We all understand the banking challenges, right? So the banking challenge with all their fees and minimums required, and then they charge you if you don't keep the minimum requirements. All of that banking stuff is another thing, but we don't need to necessarily go that route for those who have a phone. They don't necessarily have to have a bank account to be included in the digital asset space, right? And so, the key is, even though if we do get them a bank account, how do we help them deal with all the fees? And so that's, to me, is up to the regulators. But some very interesting points. Like Congressman Brown, I believe, the older guy, he was not happy with the fintechs and what they were, he says, claiming they were going to do, like make it inclusive, make this space inclusive, and actually come up with something that was low in transaction fees and all that stuff. He was, he came out of the, what do you want to call it? Like, he just came out punching, right? His first word or two words, he was just attacking, the fintechs, and feel like, to me, he was attacking the PayPals and the Venmos of the world. That's what it felt like. The Western Unions of the world. That's what it felt like to me. And so we all know there's a digital asset out there in XRP. To use it is nominal. It's nothing to be able to use it, right? So we all know that. So we can't be compared to Bitcoin, where there's obviously going to be crazy fees. But getting access to the space is the most important thing. And there are platforms out there. There's one platform in particular, shout out to the Celsius Network, that you can get involved and have access with no fees. And starting sometime this week, you can literally attach a bank card or your bank account to the platform and transact with no fees. You can buy USDC, and I believe it's going to be BTC and ETH as well. But imagine being able to purchase the stablecoin USDC with no fees from Celsius, right? No fees from Celsius. I think if you use a bank card with the Visa logo on it, then it's a 3% fee from the third party that's providing the service 3%, right? If you do your ACH, you know, again, no fees, and to put it on, no fees. To take it off when you send it to somewhere else to go get your greatest digital asset ever created, XRP, or whatever else you want to get, to send it, no fee. So in any case, interesting hearing. I did live stream that on the channel, so if you guys want to go check that out, you can definitely catch about 95% of it. I think I missed like the first 2 or 3 minutes, but you can definitely go check it out there on the channel if you want to check it out. But I gotta tell you, man, every time I look at the markets, I know we're blessed to be in a position that we are. I haven't had a chance to get on crypto Twitter, so I'm not sure what's going on there in the news. I mean, the BIS thing is interesting. You know, strategic partners with the Fed Reserve and the New York Fed. Yeah, you know, the BIS, right? They're looking out for the central bank, so they're going to try to look out for the central banks as best that they possibly can. So I mean, it's cool. I mean, because they are looking into CBDCs. You know, the central banks are not trying to be disintermediated, and so we all know that they will push their narrative to be included in this fourth revolution, if you will, fourth industrial revolution, which is the digital asset space, right? So we shall soon see. Shout out to the folks from VeChain. You got to give them props where you got to give them credit where credit is due. They are making partnership after partnership after partnership. What's going on, blockchain monkeys? VeChain, right? They are doing their thing. So you just can't argue with that. They are definitely doing their thing. So interesting acquisition. I heard about WorldPay being acquired by the FIS. So they got the Ripple partnership there. So interesting to see how it all ties into the behemoth, the ginormous entity that is Ripple. Yeah, so WorldPay got swapped up by FIS and Ripple partner, right? So it's really, really, really exciting times. I have to tell you, this is still 2020, guys. This is still the year of the digital asset. So let's hold on and wait and see. Don't forget that Brad Garlinghouse said they will be looking into possible acquisitions as well. They will flex their muscle in 2020. In 2020. So shout out to Crypto Eddie, who pointed out the new, I don't know, sort of looks like the Korean and Japanese thing is going on. That's starting to happen as far as ODL liquidity in that quarter. Really, really cool. SBI is not messing around. They said they will be the majority of transaction will flow on the RippleNet will be from SBI. They're not messing around. Mr. Yoshitaka Katao will get that done. So we all know, you know, he's the biggest holder in Ripple and R3. There's a reason for that. He is going to talk about a dent in the universe. This man is going to leave his mark. Without question, he is the biggest fan of XRP that is out there. You know, I'm a close second. But he is the biggest fan for sure. Man, oh man, he is not messing around. So, guys, again, who else has Mr. Brad Garlinghouse, has Mr. Joel Katz, has Mr. Chris Larson, who has Mr. Katao's son, Mr. Yoshitaka Katao on their side? Who else has that? What other fintech slant digital asset platform has that kind of credibility? I don't see it out there. I have a great respect for Sonny Liu. I really do. He's doing his thing, but he is a one-man show for the most part. For the most part. And he is doing his thing. Don't get me wrong. So we're in a blessed spot. If you're an XRP holder, you're in a blessed spot. So never ever forget this, guys. It should be a head up and shoulders back moment for you. Why? Because you're an early adopter in a new asset class. You and I, my friends, we're playing a game that 99.99% of the masses don't even know is being played. And we're winning. We're winning. Wow. What an exciting time to be in the digital asset space, guys. So I hope you get that. Like, do me a favor, shout out in the comments what's going on in the crypto Twitter world. I don't even know what's going on. Let me know what's going on there. I'm not sure if I'll have a chance to get on Twitter today, so let me know what's up. Tell me about the good news. I would definitely appreciate that. Again, shout out to Blockchain Monkeys. If you guys have not checked out his track, go check it out on SoundCloud. I'm telling you, it is off the hook without question. All right, guys, listen, I'm gonna wrap up this video like I do all my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating? Or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.